you're watching Firstpost, and I'm Rupha Ramani. Now, Liverpool is in a transition phase. The Jurgen Klopp era has drawn to a close, and his legacy demands an able successor who can take Liverpool forward with a renewed sense of purpose to maintain the highs that Klopp has left the Reds with. And that sounds hard. Liverpool needs to move on now. Now, while it's easy to be nostalgic of the Klopp times, it is imperative to feel energized with what lies ahead. Just 24 hours, in fact under 24 hours of Klopp exiting Anfield, Liverpool have announced the arrival of a new manager. Dutchman Arne Slot will take over from the iconic Jurgen Klopp. Slot has penned a 3-year deal with the Premier League giants and is all set to start his work at the club from the 1st of June.
It is certainly not an easy decision to close the door behind you at a club where you have experienced so many wonderful moments and worked successfully with so many wonderful people. But as a sportsman, an opportunity to become a head coach in the Premier League at one of the biggest clubs in the world is difficult to ignore.
While there were many names linked to the job, the likes of Xabi Alonso, Javi Hernandez, Thomas Tuchel, the English team decided to go ahead with Slot. Slot is part of a unique list of young managers on the rise. At 45, Slot comes in with 5 years of managerial experience, starting his journey in 2016. He's managed 3 Dutch clubs, and out of the 3, 2 currently play in the top division of Dutch football, Eredivisie. From Cambuur in the 2nd division to AZ Alkmaar and Feyenoord in the top flight, Slot has made his way up the ranks. And with Slot's arrival at Liverpool, there's excitement brewing. Slot's tactical acumen and ability to mentor young talent could be just what Liverpool need to stay at the top. But let's face it, he has big shoes to fill. Following in the footsteps of Klopp, who brought so much success to Liverpool, won't be easy because Klopp wasn't just Liverpool's manager. He was a character. He had charisma, a Liverpool faithful and a crowd favourite. An iconic act for Slot or anyone else to follow. But if anyone can do it or come close to doing this, replicating what Klopp did, it probably is Arne Slot. And why do I say so? Because Jurgen Klopp himself believes so. During Jurgen Klopp's farewell speech, it was Klopp who led the Arne Slot chance. So if a tactician like Klopp can keep his faith in Slot, then logic says, and very, very proven logic says, he probably is the right man for the job. Slot comes with an impressive portfolio himself. His journey from AZ Alkmaar to Feyenoord has been nothing short of impressive. He turned AZ Alkmaar into title contenders, a club that last won the league title way back in 2008. In the 2019 season, Slot's Alkmaar gave Ajax a tough challenge. They were level with Ajax on points, and only a superior goal difference made Alkmaar lose the title. And here's the interesting thing. The Ajax squad was managed by the current manager of Manchester United, Erik ten Hag. It was Ten Hag's gig at Ajax that got him the job at United. And the rivalry between Ten Hag and Slot made the Dutch league very, very interesting. That wasn't Slot's only achievement in the Dutch league. After leaving AZ Alkmaar, Slot ventured to Feyenoord, where he faced the daunting task of reinvigorating a fallen giant. Feyenoord had languished in mediocrity for years, but under Slot's guidance, they experienced a resurgence. In the 3 seasons, he managed to bring a turnaround. In the first, Feyenoord finished 3rd. In the second, they were the Dutch champions. And in the recently concluded season, Feyenoord finished 2nd on the points table. In his 5 years as manager, Slot has already won a league title and KNVB Cup with Feyenoord, with an impressive win percentage of 60. The trophy cabinet isn't loaded, yes, but he's shown fight as a young manager. But former Liverpool player Jamie Carragher, of course, doesn't feel that way.
I don't think it's like Benitez coming in or Klopp. Benitez coming in on the back of 2 La Liga titles and a UEFA Cup, or Klopp winning a couple of league titles and getting to a Champions League final. Liverpool were in a different space then, but Liverpool are in a different era now. They actually fancy themselves to challenge for the Premier League every season. Next season, in the Champions League, they'd expect to get to the quarterfinals at least.
And it's not all flowers and fragrances at Liverpool either. Slot faces some challenges ahead. While he succeeded in the Dutch league, it won't be easy in the Premier League. Adapting to the rigors of the Premier League and managing the high expectations of Liverpool fans is not easy. And the biggest problem he might face is the speculations of key player Mohamed Salah leaving the club. Salah has been linked to lucrative moves to Saudi, which might hurt both Liverpool and Slot as he takes over. Could Slot's arrival force Salah to stay? Because in addition to his tactics, Slot is famous for his rapport with players. Slot boasts of high-level communication skills that have helped him not only form a strong bond with his players across numerous clubs, but also consistently bettering them. It seems then that Slot ticks many of the boxes Klopp himself had when he came in 2015. Arne Slot's arrival at Liverpool could signal a shift in the balance of power in the Premier League. His tactical flexibility and ability to maximize the potential of each of his players make him a formidable force. His proven track record of success in the Eredivisie suggests that Liverpool could be in for a thrilling ride under his leadership.
Firstpost reports from the world's second largest continent. Hello, I'm Alison Lagrange. A very warm welcome from Durban, South Africa. We get you the news and the newsmakers from Africa. South Africa goes to the polls on the 29th of May. I will track the election and bring you ground reports. Is it the end of the road for the African National Congress? And will former President Jacob Zuma stage a dramatic comeback? From elections to climate change to innovations and opportunities. As the world's attention shifts, we report from Africa, the heart of the global south. Join me every weekday live on Firstpost.